Good morning, McAvinnue's School. Mr. Dominic here, handling the McAvinue morning announcements. Today is Thursday, January 18, 2024. Thank you once again for joining me for the Thursday edition. So weird, because it's technically the Wednesday edition of McAvinnue's morning announcements. Technical difficulties yesterday prevented us from launching the Wednesday edition, so we're bringing all the Wednesday content to Thursday for this very special edition. And that was Vanilla Ice, right? And that was Ice Ice Baby. Very appropriate with the current weather conditions that we have over the last couple of days. And speaking of weather conditions, it is super, super cold. So I sent a message out on Class Dojo and sent it out on all of our social media platforms around what you need to wear when you come to McAvinue, even if you are a bus kid, even if you are dropped off here at school as a walker, you need to have a heavy jacket, hat, and gloves with you, all right? And I already had 2 or 3 families reach out to me because they couldn't find hats and gloves because the temperature is so cold outside across Massachusetts that gloves and hats at all the stores like Target and Walmart, all they have are the little tiny sizes for babies. So we've already passed out a bunch of hats. We have tons right now that are on the table by the front door. So if you need gloves or if you need a hat, swing by that area and you can grab what you need, all right? The temperature this remainder of this week, pardon me, so that's Friday, and then even over the weekend is going to be super, super cold. So be very careful. Take care of yourself out there so that you can stay as warm as possible, all right? And this is a bit of good news coming in really super quick. I've been working hard with our friends at Chuck E. Cheese, and we're trying to figure out a date to do a Chuck E. Cheese night for McAvinue families. And our normal time that we've done it over the past handful of years has been on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which was this past Monday. However, they were booked up. So we rescheduled to a different day, and the day that we will have at Chuck E. Cheese is Friday, February 9th from 4 p.m. until that place closes. It's going to be amazing. I have some coupons for you that I will be printing and sharing with teachers so that you can bring them home, and it allows you to get some gameplay. It allows you to get some food at a discounted price. And remember, 20% of the money that is spent at Chuck E. Cheese on that night goes right back to McAvinue, and when it goes back to McAvinue, it goes right back to you and your teachers to do things that are really cool in the classroom. So I'll continue to push this out. I did put it in the newsletter, so you don't have to run home and try to explain everything to your families. I will push this out, but I wanted to give everybody a heads up. McAvinue's night at Chuck E. Cheese, Friday, February 9th, and I hope I will see you there. I'll be there, and it'll be lots of fun playing some games and eating some cool food and getting some prizes if you're really good at the games, right? Everyone loves Chuck E. Cheese. And remember, that's the Chuck E. Cheese right in the great city of Lowell, right by Target. Most of you know where that is, all right? Sound good? Can't wait to see you there. And check out that snowy background scene. You know it's time to talk about McAvinnue's Winter Wonderful Behavior Challenge, which is super awesome. That big board is getting full every single week, and students are being recognized for their efforts. And you might be wondering, what are we focusing on this week? Well, it's the core value of safety. And the specific behavior will be, I will transition to and from lunch and specials under control. Under control means you have body control. Bubble space, hands and feet to yourself, facing front, under control. Nobody is running, nobody is skipping, nobody is jumping down a few extra steps. We are under control. And if you do that, you can get recognized on, take a look at that big board, filling up, but we still have some remaining spaces here to fill up, and hopefully we can fill up some of those this week. And then if we can't fill them up all this week, we'll see if we can fill up the rest of them next week. And that's right, you remember that Friday, 2:30 p.m. I'll call on the intercom, which is a speaker that goes right across the school in every classroom. Come down, give me that exclusive behavior card. I will put your name on the small big board, and you'll get to keep your card, and I'll take it down after school and write your name on the board, just like I showed you behind the Friday 2:30 graphic that's there. All right, so good luck. Hopefully you'll be recognized, and I'll see you down here Friday at 2:30. All right, now we're finally able to start like we always do, coming together as one unified collective school, showing our ultimate sign of respect. You know it by reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. So let's stand up Turn your voice off, put your right hand over your heart, make sure to face the flag that's in your classroom or learning space, and we will begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice job, everyone, showing your ultimate sign of respect. And we have a brand new yoga pose of the week that we're going to do today and bring it back next week. That's right, it's the tree pose. Take a look at the card that's there. You see the color red, which means it is a red pose. Red poses are traditional yoga pose movements. And you look at the tree pose, that is a classic yoga pose, if you ask me. So let's do it. It's super simple, but let me set it up for you. When you practice the tree pose, you are working on your balance, and balance is about concentration. You're really keeping your mind under control, and when your mind is under control, really focusing on your body, then you can maintain appropriate balance. And this is about, just like I mentioned, staying really focused. So let's get to it. We're going to start in the standing mountain pose, which is our feet hip width apart and hands by our side. The rest of it is simple. Lower body first. You get to pick a side. Left or right, it doesn't ultimately matter. I'm going to lift up my left leg and I'm going to rest it, just like the picture at number 1 and 2, on my ankle area of my right leg. Now I'm going to put my hands right in the center of my chest. And then we're going to really move into positions 3 and 4, which is to put your hands right above your head. And remember, you're really going to have to maintain balance on that one leg. And I'm doing a pretty good job here. Remember, one of the tricks is if you find a spot to look at across the classroom, we call that our focus point. And if you find a focus point, it helps keep your body under control. Take a deep breath in and release it. All right, now what we want to do, lower our hands right to the center of our chest. Put both feet down on the floor and hands down by our side, and you'll be in the standing mountain pose. So that's the tree pose, right? Super easy, and I feel better. I love that pose. It's one of those poses that I wish we could do every single week, and it would really help us control our body, control our mind, so that we can clear everything else out of the way so we can have the best day possible and make the best decisions possible. So hopefully the tree pose worked for you. Don't worry if you struggled with your balance. We will practice it again next week, and we'll have a few more opportunities to do that. But nice job giving the tree pose a try. All right, it's birthday time at McAvinue, and we have basically the Sunday birthdays all the way up to the Thursday birthdays to cover. Love that birthday graphic, bringing that thing back. All right, so let's get to it. Sunday, January 14th, we had Kaya's birthday in room 308 and Naomi's birthday in room 301. All right, here we go. And on Monday, January 15th, no birthdays to celebrate at all. And on Tuesday, January 16th, the one and only Miss Lauren, one of our great instructional tutors here at our school, working very hard at McAvinue. And on Wednesday, January 17th, it was Davina's birthday in room 102. And Thursday, which is today, January 18th, it was Israel's birthday in room 207 and Alberto's birthday in room 304. That is it. We are fully up to date, so get your birthday celebration round of applause hands ready to go so we can launch these birthdays in full McAvinue style. Here we go. All right, stay tuned for the Friday edition where we simply cover the Friday birthdays and Saturday birthdays to wrap up our week. But happy birthday, everybody that has made the list for this week. It's McAvinnue's joke of the day, coming in very appropriate right now, long overdue. And just to let you know, student joke. We've been on a run with great student jokes. And remember, a lot of kids are stopping me in the hallway telling me that they have a joke for morning announcements, but you need to write it down on a piece of paper, put it right here on my table, or drop it off in the main office. They'll put it in my mailbox, and I'll consider it for morning announcements. So here we go. Let's take a look at this student joke. Why did the girl throw the butter out the window? Interesting use of butter, to be honest with you, right? Normally, put it on some toast, do some cooking with it, but in this case, boom, she tossed it out the window. So why did the girl throw the butter out the window? Do you have your guess, prediction, or suggestion locked in your mind? All right, here we go. She did that because she wanted to see a butterfly. That's right. When you toss the butter out the window, you're going to see a butterfly. So what happens? You might be wondering, right? It's not the butterfly that you typically think about, right? The butterfly that we see buzzing around during the springtime. What happens if you have a fly and you mix it with butter, right? You have a butterfly. Let's see what that graphic looks like. Boom. That is a fly made out of butter. All right, so that's McAvinnue's joke of the day. Remember to share it with family and friends to get them to smirk, to get them to smile, and better yet, to get them to laugh. The whole idea of doing these jokes is to laugh, just like I'm doing right now. Even though I knew the joke in the graphic, I still think it's pretty funny. And then you can share it out later on during the day and talk about the graphic with somebody that you want to make their day, right? Jokes, that's all jokes are. They're really an opportunity for people to laugh and come together, and that's why we do it. So that's a good one. So stay tuned for the Friday edition. It could be my joke. It could be your joke, or it could be a teacher's joke. You never know. Or a faculty member's joke. Who knows? You're just going to have to wait and see on that Friday edition, but that is a good one. I don't know if I like the joke or the graphic better. I don't know. Which one do you like? Maybe the graphic for me. All right, so let's move on. We have lots of good news stories to share out. We got tons of ST Math good news stories to share out. But take a look. Many of you noticed the new TV screen that we have in the cafeteria, all right? And many of you have looked up there and asked me, why is that TV up there? Well, it actually has really good information about the lunch menu that we have for that particular day. And it has information about choices, the calories, how many carbohydrates are in there, and usually on the right side, it has some other cool facts on there. It talks about the weather as well. So if you haven't seen that, it's on the right side of the stage, up high, right above the tiles that are there. So go and take a look at that. It's got a lot of good information on it, and it changes every single day. So I had to give a shout out for that, all right? We also have an artist of the week, and that is Jada Lynn in room 101, and she is the artist of the week. And take a look at her project. Working really hard, three-dimensional log cabin, not done yet though, because she has to add some color. So we can't wait to see what it looks like when it's a finished product. But take a look at her effort so far. Amazing. So congratulations, Jada Lynn, for being recognized for McAvinnue's Artist of the Week. I have to give a shout out. I spent some time in kindergarten classrooms last week, in particular 206, and they were doing center time. They focused on the story Three Little Pigs, and a lot of the centers had that focus. And the block center that they were doing some building really had that theme as well. So take a look. They built the house, and if you see the three things that are on the floor down there, that is actually the beds, right? And they have a little blanket on there, which is cool, a little pillow. So really cool. They really were able to recognize some of the setting of the story and some of the key details, and they created a really, really cool thing that I had to give a shout out for. It was really, really cool when I went in there. So nice job. And we have to take a look. We got a spelling master at McAvinue. You didn't know it, but we do. In room 204, that's Zhao. He came in, I believe that it was his unit 13 test. He got 100%, right? And the bottom part is actually spelling, and the top part is connecting the sound with the letter. And he did a great job on that too, 100%. He was super pumped up. Came in here, he showed me his work. We reviewed all the words too, right? Because you know Mr. Domin is. You don't just show me your work. You got to like show me what you actually did. So we went over those words again. He did an amazing job. Had to give him a shout out. So congratulations, Zhao, spelling master. If you see him in the hallway, say congratulations. Now we're going to get to ST Math, and we got tons of ST Math good news stories to share out. That student, again, sticking with room 204, that's Eric, first grade student, 100% progress, brand new 100%er. He'll be on the board in the main office. He'll be joined by Freddie, student in 101, 100% progress, grade 2, went along that grade 2 journey and completed it. Great picture there. We also have Kiera in room 302, third grade student. Now we're moving up to the upper grades. She completed that third grade journey, boom, and she'll be recognized on the 100%er board. Mrs. Bellarose has her work cut out. Take a look at that picture. Super cool, right? That is Jacob in room 301, and if you don't know, they do a lot of their work with that black light that they have in the class, which makes everything glow. Take a look. It even made their 100%ers chart glow, so I didn't have to put that 100%ers graphic there. Congratulations, Jacob, being a brand new 100%er. I know he's been working super hard, and it's really cool. That picture is everybody's super excited for him. And we have one more, so that's Skyla in room 203, 100% progress, standing there with that GG plushie, pardon me, with that great smile. Really, really cool. Congratulations completing that first grade journey. So you might be wondering, do we have any more kids that have ST Math good news? We actually do, and I'm saving those for the Friday edition as well. So if you are a recent 100% progress or even beyond, right, if you might be a 200%er, that'll be recognized on the Friday edition, so stay tuned for that. But this is a time where we have to do our celebration congratulation round of applause, so get your hands ready. All right. Like I mentioned before, more good news stories. There'll be one specifically tomorrow focusing on Miss Rindo, and we'll also have some ST Math good news shout-outs that'll be happening as well. All right, so this is our overall school progress. At the beginning of the week, we're at 499,760. We have more puzzles than that right now. We are already probably at the 500,000 mark, or 500,000 puzzles. 56% progress, top in the city of Lowell. So congratulations, everyone, for all of your efforts with that. let's go back. I was a little fast on that button. No need to do an additional round of applause, but keep up the efforts on ST Math. And what's really helping us, now we're going to get to that winter waddle, because remember, we have 2 winter waddle challenge activities happening, or challenges happening, pardon me. One is ST Maths and the other one is McAvinnue's. And this one right here is actually our progress from last week. Let me make my box a little bit smaller. So this is our progress from last week. So we had 181 students that met their puzzle goal last week. That is up from 175 the week before, and 44% of those students who met their puzzle goal last week, that's up 2%. So we're really cruising and moving along. So congratulations on there. And I believe Mrs. Bellarose sent me a text message at 5 a.m. this morning indicating that we have been recognized for our achievement on the National Winter Waddle. The 1-8 Foundation reached out to Mrs. Bellarose, and we are going to be getting a very cool reward. And when we find the graphic on the ST Math site, on their social media site, we'll make sure to share it with all of McAvinnue's. So your efforts are being recognized across the country, so congratulations. And when we figure out what the prize is going to be from our friends at ST Math, we'll let you know. All right? Here we go. Hold on one second here. Got to get that moving. There we go. So now this is, remember, the ST Math Winter Waddle. We already talked about it. So your own goal is what you really have to focus on for your grade level. Pre-K students, 20 puzzles for the week. Grades, kindergarten and first grade, 40 puzzles. And grades 2, 3, and 4, that is 60 puzzles, right? So if you make that goal, you're going to be in good shape. And like we've already done, we've been recognized by our folks at ST Math. So nice job. This is McAvinnue's Winter Waddle. So it started on the 16th, where we're really going to start to take a look at the data. The challenge is the same. Just get on and complete your puzzles and reach your goal. We're going to be doing a first share out next week, announcing the top three classrooms that had the most students that met their grade level puzzle goal. And we're going to do a prize opportunity for those classrooms. So those 3 classrooms will be recognized and get a cool prize. Again, that happens on the 31st, happens again on February 7th. Then on Valentine's Day on the 14th, we will do the ultimate champ. 1 class will be recognized that have had the most kids will be highlighted, and they'll get a special reward. All right. A lot of good information and effort for ST Math. And again, congratulations for being recognized. And when we get more information on it, we'll share it out. So we've been recognized for the ST Math National Winter Waddle Challenge. Really, really cool. And we'll be getting a prize here at the school shortly. So nice job, everyone. That deserves another round of applause. So get your hands ready. All right. Nice job. All right, now we're moving on, and that's always a real wonky transition. I got to change that one. It's like super slow. Even when I go back, look at it. It's like so slow, right? All right, now I'm going to go back, so I've like messed up the presentation. All right, here we go. Now I'm actually going to go. So, super slow transition. I'm going to have to change that one. But when you see that cool screen, and it's McAvinue colors, you know it's time to talk about McAvinnue's core values. So regardless of how that transition impacted the flow of this particular edition of Morning Announcements, you know the first core value. What is it? Perfect. Nice job, respect. What's that second one? Yes, responsibility. And that final one, you should know that. That's the Winter Wonderful Challenge. Yep, that's right. It is safety. And the only thing we're going to do is focus on that Winter Wonderful Challenge behavior for today. Specifically, need to be under control with your body when you're transitioning to and from lunch and specials. All right, give me a double thumbs up if you can do that. Perfect. And remember, when we put respect, responsibility, and safety all together, that's right. We will continue to make McAvinue the best school that we all know. Pardon me. That's it for me. So let's do our fist bump sign out and get on with our Chili Thursday. 1, 2, 3. So go get them today. Work hard today. Laugh today. Smile today. Log into ST Math. Let's go. Let's get recognized again for the Winter Waddle. We have our 4th grade students heading to UMass Lowell for a fitness day that they have over there, which is going to be awesome. So our 4th graders will be heading over there for most of the day, coming back right around mid-afternoon. So make sure to be respectful, responsible, and safe there. And if you do, you'll have a great time. The rest of us will be here at school working really hard on all those really cool lessons. And remember, hat, gloves, heavy jacket weather. So let's get it done and take care of ourselves. And that's it from me. You'll catch up with me in all the usual places, which is everywhere. So go get them, have some fun, and I'll see you soon. Take care.